Hey everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm back again from the long Easter weekend with another episode of Dandelion, which is brought to you. This is Jieun's route, and it's part 3, and the next cutscene is on November 10th. It was already Saturday. Time flew after school had started. The cats and the rabbits seemed to be enjoying the same life, though.
아가씨,
He changed his outfit. Where was he going?
응? 너 어디 나가?
저
It was unlike Jihei to hesitate.
사과를 너무 많이 주시면 안 돼요?
사과? 지은이한테?
Jihei nodded. I hadn't given him too much. I just gave it to him whenever he asked for it. Was that too many?
당을 지나치게 섭취하시면 평소보다 행동이 과격해지실 수도 있어요.
Aggressive? Jieun aggressive?
말도 안 돼. 지은이가 어떻게 과격해져?
In fact, I would feed him more apples if it would make him a bit aggressive. I've never seen Jieun being loud and noisy before.
아가씨가 어제 주신 사과 때문에 평소보다 3배 정도 많이 움직이셨습니다.
3 times?
저기 거기서 3배 더 움직인다고 해서 많이 달라.
아무튼 하루에 2개 이상은 안 됩니다.
Jieun said flatly, avoiding my question.
부탁드려요, 아가씨.
알았어. 근데 너 어디 가는 거야?
일이 있어서요.
주말에도?
네. 앞으로는 점점 더 바빠질 것 같아요.
일을 너무 많이 하는 거 아니야?
I don't understand why Jihei is working so hard. Is work so important to him that he's leaving Jieun in the house even during the weekends?
계속 아가씨께 신세를 질 순 없으니까요.
Burden? I hadn't expected that word. So he was thinking about leaving. I guess we all can't continue to live here forever. I suddenly felt a little lonely.
그래도 무리는 하지 마. 너무 자주 집을 비우면 지은이가 너 보고 싶어 하니까.
Jieun would run to Jihei whenever he came home from work. And he wouldn't leave Jihei's side. Jieun seems very lonely when Jihei's not around.
그렇군요.
Jihei lowered his head. Is he worried?
일은 잘 돼가? 어렵지 않아?
처음에는 이런 걸 왜 하는지 몰랐는데 하다 보니 괜찮아요.
Doesn't know?
너희 세계에는 모델이란 직업이 없어?
있긴 하지만 이렇게 아무한테나 시키는 직업은 아닙니다.
아무한테나라니.
Surely Jihei was casted because of his good looks.
아가씨.
응?
앞으로도 도련님을 잘 부탁드립니다.
I smiled as Jihei sounded like Jieun's parent.
나는 네 발끝도 못 따라갈걸? 지은이는 역시 네가 있어야 하는 느낌이야.
Was I taking good care of Jieun?
정말 그렇게 생각하시나요?
응?
제가 항상 도련님 곁에 있어야 한다고 생각하시나요?
Jihei's concerned face reminded me of Jieun.
애들을 위해선 내가
When Jieun was saying those words, he looked both lonely and mature. He was saying that he should let Jihei go.
도련님은 저 없이 아가씨와 함께 있을 때 괜찮으신가요?
I don't think Jihei ever talked this much before. He's asking so many questions. This is unusual. Jihei is worried about Jieun.
힘들어하시거나 외로워하시진 않나요?
지혜야.
I felt touched by Jihei's concern. I can't be certain that Jieun isn't lonely or having a hard time, but I don't think Jihei has to worry.
지은이는 괜찮아. 내가 봤을 때는.
그렇군요. 요즘 도련님께서 아가씨에 대해 자주 이야기하십니다.
나? 나를?
Really? Jihei nodded his head slightly.
아가씨는 저보다 기가 빠져 있다고 하시더군요.
기가 빠지다니.
Does he mean that I'm not as strict as Jihei? But they talk about me. For some reason, it made me a little bit happy.
그렇구나.
도련님을 소중하게 대해주세요. 사람들과 소통하는데 아직 많이 서투시지만
Like Jihei said, both he and Jieun are not that close to other people. Jihei is a bit better than Jieun. Sometimes I can't tell whether Jieun has emotions and feelings. I sometimes become surprised by how emotionless he seems, just like a porcelain doll.
저기 말이야.
Jieun is really different from his peers. Is it how he is naturally?
지은이는 원래 그렇게 말이 없는 아이였어?
도련님은
Jihei paused for a moment.
많이 바뀌셨습니다. 성장하시면서
성장하면서?
평범한 아이가 겪지 않을 것들을 많이 겪으면서 자라셨죠.
Things that a normal child would never experience?
그리고 나이를 먹을수록 말수가 줄어드셨습니다. 어릴 적에는 자신을 잘 표현하셨는데
I couldn't know the details, but it seemed like Jieun had an unhappy childhood. Was that why he was so quiet and machine-like?
저는 이만 가보겠습니다.
응.
사과는 꼭 지켜주세요.
Jihei reminded me once again.
응, 알았어. 잘 다녀와.
I smiled and replied, but became very curious. Jieun becomes aggressive?
진짜일까?
If it is, I'd like to see it at least once. And I'm gonna skip to the next cutscene. And we're back. The next cutscene is on November 26th. Today I came out to the park with Jieun. Even though it's still October, the wind is quite chilly. I brought my sketchbook as well. Since the midterms are over, I might as well draw as much as I want. Jieun sat next to me and looked up at the sky.
신기해.
응? 뭐가 신기해?
하늘에 아무것도 없으니까.
I looked up at the sky as well. A cloudless, blue autumn sky.
그렇네. 가을에는 이런 하늘일 때가 많아.
가을 하늘
Jieun mumbled with a blank expression on his face.
마치 에디 같아.
Like Jihei?
왜?
에디의 눈은 결점 없이 푸르니까.
One of Jieun's habits is if there's something that he likes, he always related it to Jihei. Last time, he commented that the way that the clouds are shaped is pretty and added that it looked similar to the cotton candy that Jihei had bought for him. If he likes some food, he talks about the food that Jihei cooked for him. If the TV plays the music that he likes, he says the music reminds him of Jihei. Jieun is always thinking of Jihei when he finds something that he likes. He told me last time that he needed to let Jihei go. For some reason, I cannot forget what he said. I get reminded of those words whenever I see Jieun. What was Jieun thinking when he said those words?
지은아, 그때 네가 지혜를 놓아줘야 한다고 말했던 건 말이야.
Jieun looked so sad all of a sudden that I stopped talking. Did I mention something unnecessary? Jieun looked at me.
저기 이야기하고 싶지 않으면 하지 않아도 괜찮아.
Jieun didn't avoid my gaze. Does he mean that it's okay to talk about it?
그 놓아준다는 게 무슨 뜻인지 모르겠어서. 너 지혜랑 멀어지려고 하는 거야?
Jieun blinked his eyes.
에디는 내 옆에 있으면 행복해질 수 없으니까.
Cannot be happy?
그러니까 놓아줘야 해.
Jieun's eyes seemed so sad.
왜 지혜가 네 옆에서 행복해질 수 없다고 생각하는 거야?
그건
Jieun stopped talking, and he stretched his hand towards the grass. Jieun picked up a dandelion flower.
난 이미 에디의 행복을 한 번 짓밟았으니까.
뭐?
Jieun ruined Eddie's happiness? What happened in the past? I wanted to ask, but I didn't know if I could. Jieun quietly stared at the dandelion.
이건 뭐라고 해?
아, 그건 민들레라고 해.
예뻐. 솜털 같아.
Jieun touched the seed head.
부드러워.
Jieun had a faint smile on his face as if he likes it,
에디가 생각나.
and Jieun closed his eyes. Is he thinking about Jihei? He looked somewhat sad. Feeling that I shouldn't bother him, I turned to my sketchbook. I moved my pencil across the sketchbook. He said the autumn sky is blue, and that the dandelion flower is pretty. He said it reminds him of Jihei. But Jieun said that he has to let Jihei go. What went on in the past that made him think that way?
사슴.
Surprised by Jieun's voice, I turned my head to the side. Jieun was staring at my sketchbook calmly.
사슴?
I looked at the sketchbook and noticed that the lines that I drew were forming the shape similar to that of a deer.
정말 사슴 같네?
그려줘.
응?
사슴 그려줘.
사슴을?
Jieun nodded.
사슴 좋아해?
내가 사는 왕국에는 사슴.
Kingdom? So he did come from a society with royalty. A place with no deer. I wonder what kind of a place that is.
그럼 사슴을 본 적은 있어?
딱 한 번.
딱 한 번 봤는데 마음에 들었나 봐.
슬퍼 보이는 동물이었어.
사슴이?
응.
He thinks deer are sad looking. I wonder how the world looks in Jieun's eyes. I had a feeling that the world seen through Jieun's eyes must be different from what others see. Jieun, how does the world look in your eyes? I'm curious. Why do his beautiful eyes look so empty? He's such a beautiful person, but why won't he smile? Why did he think that the deer was sad looking? I wanted to know a little more about Jieun.
또 좋아하는 동물 없어?
Jieun closed his mouth.
그럼 싫어하는 동물은?
고양이.
Just as I suspected. Jihei doesn't seem to like them too.
왜?
고양이는 시끄러워. 맨날 소란을 일으켜. 그리고 토끼.
같은 종족인데도 싫어?
Jieun looked at the sky.
토끼는 싫어. 계산적이고 생각이 많으니까. 난 생각이 없는 동물이 되고 싶어. 아무것도 느낄 수 없는 동물이.
What? An animal without thoughts and feelings? But that's not how an animal is. Why is Jieun suddenly saying this?
근데 생각도 못하고 느낄 수도 없으면 행복한 일도 모르고 지나치고 맛있는 음식도 맛있다고 못 느낄 텐데?
동시에 괴로움에서도 벗어날 수 있어.
Sufferings?
증오와 슬픔뿐만 아니라 책임감, 죄책감에서 벗어날 수 있어.
Hate and sorrow? Responsibility and guilt? What kind of a life has Jieun had? What kind of a past made Jieun think that he doesn't want to think and feel? To wish that he wouldn't think and feel. That's...
맞아.
Come to think of it, I thought those things as well.
나도 그런 생각 해본 적 있는 것 같아.
Jieun, who was always looking up at the sky, stole a glance at me.
당신도?
응. 한때는 귀가 들리지 않았다면 좋았을 텐데 그렇게 생각했었어.
Jieun's eyes widened as if he was surprised.
주위에서 하는 말들이 나를 혼란스럽게 했던 때가 있었어. 과연 시키는 대로 하면 내 인생은 조금이나마 나아질까 하고, 이렇게 해야 한다, 저렇게 하지 않으면 안 된다. 그런 말들이 과연 나에게 도움을 주는 건지 잘 모르겠더라고.
The things Mom and the teachers would say when I was in high school. Keep your grades up, practice your writing skills, do this, do that. They burdened me with a set of standards that made me feel guilty if I didn't act according to it. So it was suffocating. At that time, I was like a puppet.
미안해, 이런 말을 해서.
Jieun blinked his eyes.
당신은 신기해.
그게 무슨 소리야?
슬픈 과거를 가지고 있으면서도 아무렇지 않게 웃을 수 있으니까. 그건 대단하다고 생각해. 칭찬받을 만한 일이야.
I stopped at Jieun's words. Praised? I'm not familiar with being praised. And it's not just coming from anyone else, but from Jieun. My face was getting hot. Jieun suddenly seemed like a mature adult.
지은이 너는 사람 놀라게 하는 재주가 있어. 겉으로 보기와는 다르게 어른스러운 것 같아.
The way you think about Jihye and the things you said to me now. My candor made Jieun lower his head.
잘 모르겠어.
Is he shy? Though Jieun still had no expression on his face, I felt that he looked very cute at that moment. I think he looks cute in every moment. I'm going to end it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more, just click the eye at the top and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.